what if the thing that used to get you into trouble, that rejected you, what if it never really was the problem? What if it was actually your gift in the wrong environment? I was editing a review a client did for me, and certain things as he said really hit me. I was actually editing a 45-minute interview into like a 3.5 minute review. And you can tell that was an intense process, all that data and to shrink it down to the core points. But it also really helped me to reflect on what he really said and what he really received out of my guidance. And what stood out for me was she said a few times how my direct way of asking questions, but also confronting her with her own parts that she had to own, helped her to open up. I made her stop and really look at what was going on. I went deeper, deeper than that surface level. It made her actually see what she was avoiding. And by doing that, she was able to release so much. She released a lot of her anger, a lot of her frustrations, a lot of her stress. And suddenly everything just came back. Her creativity, her ideas, her juice, the energy to create, the energy to build. And what hit me was this: being direct, calling things out, seeing through things. That got me into trouble in the past, especially as a kid. And it was something I didn't like about myself. It was something that I'm like, oh, why do I always have to be difficult? Because people thought I was difficult. I would see truth, and it was very hard for me to unsee that. And so I could see when people would lie, not just to me, but to themselves. And the thing is this: people could not always handle that. People could not always handle the truth. So for a long time, I thought something was wrong with me. But in the right space, this skill set, the ability to do all of that with someone who is open for the feedback, that same thing creates breakthroughs. It creates clarity. It creates movement. Yeah, the things that make you feel rejected sometimes, it was never really the problem. Maybe it's just your gift being in the wrong environment. It's all about, embracing all of your parts, the good, the bad, the ugly, and not hiding it. And also being very discernment of your environment. I think belonging starts with full acceptance of who you are in the first place, because we don't want to belong by acting and being accepted that way. No, we belong because we get to really appreciate every part of ourselves and embrace that part of ourselves. Obviously, I pick my battles. I don't always speak what I see. I ignore a lot of it, but when the invite is there, I love to share that gift because it really can make a huge difference for someone else. So stop hiding it. Start placing it in the right rooms with the right people where it actually creates impact. And that's when everything changes. Not because you changed who you are, but because you stopped rejecting it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you in tomorrow's episode.